Ludwig van Beethoven was a genius, a titan, a man who reshaped music forever, and also, by every honest account, an absolute menace to landlords. He moved apartments in Vienna somewhere around 80 times in his life, not because he loved packing, but because he was consistently impossible to live near. He'd hurl food at servers who brought him the wrong order, once dumping an entire plate over a waiter's head simply for existing incorrectly. He composed the way other people have breakdowns, pacing his rooms at all hours, growling and conducting an invisible orchestra with his arms, which understandably terrified anyone who didn't know he was, in fact, just working. His housekeeping was catastrophic. Visitors described rotting food, spilled ink, and towers of unopened letters scattered across a room that also, somehow, contained a chamber pot he'd occasionally forget was under the piano. And then there was his cold water obsession.
Convinced icy water sharpened his mind, he would pour basin after basin over his head while composing, so enthusiastically that it regularly soaked straight through the floorboards into the apartment below, much to the delight of absolutely no one living there. He was also famously terrible with money, not because he didn't have it, but because he hid it. Bank shares and cash turned up stuffed inside furniture and tucked into old papers after his death, squirreled away and then completely forgotten, presumably by the same brain busy inventing the Ninth Symphony. Speaking of which, at that symphony's premiere, Beethoven was so profoundly deaf he couldn't hear the thunderous applause behind him and kept right on conducting until a singer gently turned him around to see, rather than hear, an audience in tears. Difficult neighbor, chaotic roommate, absolute legend.